Yo, yo.
Back at it again.
Be back.
What's going on, family member?
What's up, man? I'm just a little disappointed right now. A little disappointed.
Yeah,
But
that was a rough
it
one.
was a long stretch anyway, but I just wanted to beat the Rams for sure.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah. It would just let people know we still can hang in our own division, you know?
Yeah.
We already wiped out the 49ers, and then we would have we would have split with the Rams and hopefully split with the Cardinals, and then like, what you mean we? What you mean? You know? But no, we fucking let them do us. How's everybody doing though, man? How
Good. We got two
everybody
fans
doing?
in there so far. D-Man and the lovely ass. Oh yeah, I waved at him. Yeah, man. Give it a second to get our numbers back up to that whopping number 3.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
Be mad. What's up,
back
baby?
again. Here we are, man. Ending the year. 2022 or 2021 is coming to an end. 2022 right around the corner.
Right around the corner. And who thought 2021 was gonna be like this, huh? Ain't that something?
Yeah. You can't predict it. Like, what else can't you predict?
True.
The market, which is what we're gonna be talking about, guys.
The market. Square knowledge in the full effect, baby. We live.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna be going over another Market Monday review. Today's episode was a little shorter than the normal. So
I hope y'all checked it out, man. Check it out, man. Y'all tune into it. It definitely is something that you guys can learn a lot from. We're learning a lot from it, man. Tune in. We're just here to give the highlights to you guys, and really just talk shop. You know what I'm saying? We want to learn from you guys, just like you guys can learn from us.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So definitely let us know what stocks you guys are in, what you guys are doing for the holidays. Hit us in the comments if you guys have any questions. If we can't answer it, we'll try to answer it next time because we'll do our research like you should be doing, and yeah, we'll keep it pushing.
Yeah, we are not your financial advisors. Investing has.
And I'm still repping the Hawks to the fullest. It don't matter. I'm a Hawks man.
And how come it doesn't show up when you try and add somebody on here?
I don't know. You asked the wrong person.
Pop quiz. You want a pop quiz?
Wait, you try to ask somebody?
Well, no, I'm trying to put their Instagram names in there, but whatever. All right, yeah. So we are not financial advisors. Do your own research. Yeah.
Let's talk about stocks, baby. Let's talk about stocks.
Another Market Monday review. Troy, Rashad, and Ian did their thing this year, and we helped them spread the love. So here it goes. Let's start off with we're going to start back. Actually, we have a lot of crypto in this episode, right?
Yeah.
They gave us a lot of crypto last week. I know people were asking about crypto, so
you want to start with crypto or you want to start with stocks?
We'll start with crypto. We'll kind of go with just because it's at the top of my list, and that's kind of how they started their show. So basically, we just want to make people aware. Well, the Market Monday fellas are trying to make people aware that Bitcoin isn't, or not just Bitcoin, crypto isn't as untouchable as people may think. It's not as decentralized as people may think. The government has their hand in everything. And so what a lot of people don't know, or I didn't know until listening to this episode, that the government has been seizing cryptocurrency since 2013, and then they auction it off. Right? So they seized $1.2 billion this year of crypto, and I'm not sure if it's crypto overall or Bitcoin, but yeah, it's crypto. Clearly, Bitcoin's in crypto, so we'll just call it crypto. There was a guy who runs the Draper Academy, and he bought $30,000. Or I'm sorry, he bought 30,000 Bitcoin in 2014 for 14 million, and it's now worth 1.4 billion.
Come on.
so that was a flip for him. He won there, to say the least. So yeah, they talked about that. They talked about that's why it's important to pay your taxes on your crypto, on your gains. You know,
Yep.
when it comes to any of that stuff, because the government can seize it. You should hold on to that.
Yeah, hold, and then hold some more.
Yeah.
Not sell.
Hold. Yeah, you should hold. Bitcoin's going down right now. Crypto's going down right now, but that's okay. We as smart investors, we like pullbacks. So if it's pulling back as it is right now, you can lower your position. I don't know if maybe you bought too high, but you can lower your position by buying on the way down. So if you bought at, just say $100, and now it goes to 90, you can buy some more. Now your average price is going to be 95. It drops to 88, you can buy again, 82, 84. You know, you can lower your position as long as it's something that's that you know is gonna make another run up. And Bitcoin is definitely gonna make another run up. So
yep, for sure.
Yeah, it's not done.
Ethereum as well.
Yeah,
I like that one still. So yeah. So basically, the top two of every sector of every category is your safe bet. That's what they always talk about. Just to add on to my guy Gucci, with the government and with them seizing and with the taxes and all that stuff and how they're going to be auctioning off. I think there's a website where you can go and find that out.
Yeah.
But it's almost just like how the government isn't allowed to wholesale anything. They have to auction off everything. Just like how they do houses, just like how they do cars, right? When the government forecloses on a house, they auction it off, right? In the courthouse. Just like how with cars, they auction them off. So the same thing with crypto. We're seeing that being the trend right now, to where they're seizing some people. So make sure you guys are in the right systems, in the right platforms, because some of these platforms are not real, or they're just not fully legit. Exactly, they're legit, to where the government's basically putting it into them like that in the snap of a finger, and you lose all your money. So just be aware of that. Do your research on that, and
yeah. And if you want to be a part of these auctions, it's GSA and USMS. So look those up, and I mean, it's an auction. You can get crypto for deals. I'm not sure.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some pretty big players on those sites and going at those auctions, but don't sell yourself short. You never know. You might be able to get a deal. Okay. So then we got some basically like key thoughts for the year from the fellas, from Troy, Rashad, and Ian. I don't know, Darius, want me to run through those real quick?
Yep.
So Troy's message was patience.
Mm-hmm.
The market pays those who are patient. So if you're patient and don't try and get in and out a whole bunch, the market will reward you. So patience was Troy's
word of the day, or word of the year.
Yeah, word of the year. Rashad's was paying attention to the news and reading the news, because in the news the news will let you know about things that are happening and things that are down the road and on the way to come. So if you pay attention to the news and see what's happening around the world, around your market, you can be ahead of the ball on things that are about to jump. And an example of that was back when COVID happened. Moderna was in the news about becoming, having a vaccine. So if you were paying attention to the news and did your research, that would have been something you could have hopped on and saw some pretty good gains from Moderna. Moderna had good gains since they came out with their vaccine. And also with the chip shortage, which we talked about last week, the semiconductors. They talked a lot about that in the news. And if you were ahead of the game on that and paid attention to that, you would have knew before most people knew that there was a shortage in chips. And if you invested in some of these companies, SMH, NVIDIA, SMH is the index, NVIDIA, what's the other one? TSM, you would have saw some pretty good gains from those as well.
Mm-hmm. And just to add on to the him, watching the news, the fellas also talked about long-term versus short-term, with basically really with crypto and stocks. Long-term is just is a safe bet, just because we don't know what's just like with the economy or with what's just going on in the world.
Hold on, D. Before you get to that, because that's
okay.
I definitely want to let you touch on that. I just want to say Ian's word, and then I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ian's word was basically just read. We need to educate ourselves. 1/3 of America is at a 5th grade reading level. So if we're not reading, we're not educating ourselves. We're letting everybody else pass by us. Are in this position to be making these moves because they have the knowledge and they know how things work. And if we're not educating ourselves and reading, then we're going to be at their mercy, because these people are going to be ones educating themselves and making the decisions. And the more we educate ourselves and read, the less that they can that can go by in front of our eyes without us actually knowing. So read. That was Ian's word.
So what were the 3? It was be patient,
patience, pay attention to the news. God,
and
damn, that's my fault, y'all. And read, educate yourself. Exactly.
Okay.
I'm having trouble with my phone, man. My bad. Yeah. Exactly. So, but yeah, what were you saying now, D, about basically patience in the market?
I was saying just to wrap all that up with being patient, paying attention to the news and reading. Obviously, you want to do your research. Obviously, you want to just stay on top of the market as much as you can. Obviously, I know I'm someone that's pretty busy that I can't always stay on the market, but you want to there's obviously 2 ways of playing the game, or playing the investment game. Is obviously long term and short term, if you put it in layman terms, right? And what the fellas were talking about, the best way to earn money and play the game is long term, just because with long term, sometimes life is out of our control, right? Obviously, we only can control what we can control, and the economy, as we've known for 2020 and 2021, COVID is basically was able to surpass it and go straight through it. Some stuff were bottomed out, some things skyrocketed, right? Yeah. So it's just stuff you don't we have no control over, right? But the safe way to be on top of that is long term, right? Because if you're playing the short game, you can lose everything. And then also politics play a lot. The Democrats, Republican parties of what they're going to do and not do, what they promise they're going to do and what they don't do, all plays in a role. And then just like, for example, what these swing votes do. You know what I'm saying? Was it Virginia they were talking about? Virginia is a swing vote that is a Democrat right now, but it's always been a Republican party. And now it's so now it's going against the Democrats as of right now, to where now it might shift the whole thing all over again. Which that's a little bit more going into all that. But yeah, so basically just long term versus short term. It's something that you kind of want to. Obviously, if you're into day trading, if you're into that, and you're kind of you're doing your research on it, by all means do your thing. But the safe route is long term.
Yeah, the more you trade, the more you're at risk at losing, basically. And to your point, D, what you said about politics, there was this week has been it's been a pullback in the market. It was actually pulling back a little bit last week as well, but this week it was a pullback. And to your point, like you're saying, there's things that happen that are out of our control. So things that happen obviously is crazy amount of virus cases in New York, and like you said, the I think he's I'm not sure what he is. His name is Joe something, but in Virginia,
Manchin or something like that.
Something like that. But his vote, basically, he said he wasn't going to vote for side with the Democrats or whatever. And that type of stuff, affects the market. So if you're in it short term, a lot like that, those type of things you're going to take losses on those types of things.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in it long term, those things aren't going to have an impact on you. So the guys' advice at Market Monday, the Market Monday team, is to hold long term. Go with good stocks and hold long term, and you will come out on top. You just have to be patient, like Troy was trying to make his point about, was being patient, letting the market do its thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. All right, you want to move on to the picks?
Yep. So
right.
yeah, so Troy for 2021 picked Microsoft as one of his favorites, which is still a good bet.
We're doing 2022 picks though, right?
Yeah, I'm just going off with my notes real quick. Okay. And then for his 2022 pick was Amazon, was one of them. The reason why, it's about to be what they said. Obviously, I'm going to do my research as well. For the first quarter of the new year, they're going to be bigger than UPS and the post office in packages, and the amount of packages they deliver, which is huge. Yeah. And that's within the first quarter of the new year. So that's literally after this we start over. It's going to be, so Amazon is still a big play, will always be a big play, just because and then it's not even that, they
still have a lot of room to grow.
A lot of room to grow, right? They're, you know what I'm saying, they're about to launch some new stuff coming out, and they always innovate, right? They start with Prime, then they innovate. They start with, other stuff, and they innovate. So they're always on top of the switch, on top of the play. So yeah, Amazon's gonna always be there. And then they provide cheap. They provide cheap, or not cheap, but discounted prices, on every product, right? So they're a big player against Walmart and Target as well. So
they're able to stay cloud system.
Yep, they're able to compete on every level, right? So that was Troy's number one pick, or one of his picks. Do you know what his other one was? Because he came back and was like, "Oh,
yeah, he came back." He also backed up. He basically backed up a few of the picks that Rashad and Ian says. So we'll just let them know which ones they back up when we get to those. But also, I didn't want to slip by with Amazon with them getting into healthcare. Yes. Also, another reason why they have so much room to grow. They're delivering packages and stuff, but Amazon is going to get to a place where they're going to be delivering medicine, to your house, to your front door. If you ever order your your medicine, and Amazon will have it delivered to you day of. They already started off with just delivering packages, and then they made it to Prime, so now you can get your package the next day. I can order tonight, and if they got it ready, it's going to be at my doorstep tomorrow.
Yeah. And that was another thing. What they were talking about is that not only are they, like you said, the same day, is because they are buying warehouses, old shopping malls that are already basically integrated to be ready to go for warehouses, but they're buying a whole bunch of warehouses in rural areas all over the world to where they can give out all your products and everything in one day. So pretty soon there's not going to be, so that we think that there's not going to be a week wait, or a 2 day. It's going to be literally every day you'll be able to get your packages. Yeah. So Amazon is definitely a monster in the game. There's someone that, obviously, for us being in Washington, we see the way the world works, or the city works, with all the jobs that they provide, all the buildings they have just in Seattle, and that's just for us, right? So just imagine what they got going on in other states and other cities. So. Yeah. So just just they're a monster in the game. So there's someone you want to tap into. Always that'll be a great stock, or a great company to kind of jump on the bandwagon with.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now we'll go to Rashad's picks, and he actually started off his picks with a crypto, Solana, SOLANA. That is at $180 right now, and it was up 11,000% this year, which is amazing. But Bitcoin and Ethereum have had their 10,000, 15,000% that have gone, that have shot up as well. So, But yeah, that's one of his crypto picks. He thinks it still has a lot of room to grow, and the thing about it is what he liked about it is the amount of coins, and I'm looking at it right now. So with crypto, what I recently learned from the guys at Market Monday is the circulating supply, and I told you guys about CoinMarketCap.com last week. It's a pretty good website that has, it's just all the cryptos that are happening, all the cryptos that are trending. On its homepage, it lists the top 1 through, shoot, dang, it might just keep going. Yeah, it lists all the cryptos from 1 down to 100 and maybe even more if you keep going. Oh yeah, it has 85 pages. So the first page is 1.
Yo, what's up, man? Thank you all for tapping in. I appreciate it. What's up, Scott? What's up, Danny?
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, Money Team. What's up, Jar? Appreciate y'all tapping in.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Square Knowledge. We're just wanted to talk to you guys
Fabio,
before the holidays. Give y'all some information about the Monday market update from the boys from EYL.
Yeah,
you guys haven't tapped in. They got the money market update. This was actually the last one for the year. So, it was nice and short and sweet. They gave us their top picks for the year. That's what we're going over right now. So appreciate y'all tapping in. So you can go ahead, T.
Okay, so the circulating supply. When you're looking at crypto, circulating supply is something that plays an important role to the price. So if you look at Bitcoin, it has an 18,907,000 circulating supply, and from my understanding, the every 4 years the circulating supply shrinks. So which makes the coin worth more. And since Bitcoin only has 18, wait, I'm sorry, am I reading this correctly? Yes, I am. 18 million, almost 19 million coins in the circulating supply. That's why it's worth so much, because there's not that many coins. If you look at some of these other coins that are like Tether, I see here is like 76 trillion coins. So those ones, the ones that have way more of a circulating supply, don't have as high of a chance of reaching basically Bitcoin, Ethereum numbers. Ethereum has 118 million shares or coins. So, I mean, you can even see that even Ethereum has basically 100 million more than Bitcoin, but Ethereum still does its thing. So, if we look at Solana, Solana has a little over 300 million coins in its circulating supply. So it's up there, but it's not
trillions.
It's not, billions or trillions, So, Solana, basically, Solana. Rashad said Solana is one of his picks for 22. He thinks it still has room to grow. And another reason why is because of its I have it right here. He thinks from his knowledge is that projects can be built on Solana like they can be with Ethereum. You know how everything in the metaverse NFTs are being purchased with Ethereum? Yep. Solana has that same capabilities, basically. Gotcha. He's predicting that more projects will be supported by Solana. So, Solana, y'all. Do your research. Look it up. It might do you good. Rashad also picked SMH, which we touched on earlier. It's a semiconductor ETF. So it has NVIDIA in it. It has TSM in it. It has all the semiconductor manufacturers in that ETF. It's definitely a good play. I'm definitely gonna get in on it. I've been watching it for the past couple weeks, waiting for a good buy-in point.
I think, and then the reason, and he said in the news, I believe it might be in the news or his research, he said that there was a tech chip shortage right now, and that's why it's going to be
exactly
able to play.
Yeah, there's a major shortage.
That's just a kind of the reason why you want to be stay tuned to the news or any type of stuff that's coming out, because stuff like that will tell you that stock is either going to come down a little bit to where there'll be a buy-in and there'll be an entry for a buy-in to come in, or it's time to get out, or whatever what the case may be, right? So
Yeah.
So yeah,
Exactly.
so that's why he likes SMH, which he said was, basically the semiconductors, for, and they have a tech shortage. So
Yeah. Yeah. Major chip shortage. Used cars are hard to come by right now, and we all know don't nobody have PlayStation 5s or the new Xbox, and if you do, you paid $1,000 for that shit. So that's because of the chip shortage, and it's
Yep.
not like chips are going to come in tomorrow. So get in with these chip companies. It's gonna and hold. Be patient. It's gonna play well.
Especially just because we all know technology is our world now, right? So it ain't going nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Technologies we're using technology now. Our phone is technology. Everything we use is basically technology. So, and it's only going to just be increased to the way we use it, especially with this metaverse coming, NFTs. It's all tech, right? It's all chips. It's all everything you need. It all uses a chip. So right now there's a shortage of it, but eventually they're going to find a way to produce that and then make money off of it, and then obviously you can make money too because you being holding stock, so holding it, you're a partner too.
Yeah.
So
Rashad's other two picks were Meta, formerly known as Facebook, and Microsoft, which is Microsoft. We shouldn't have to explain much about it. Microsoft and Apple. We don't gotta explain much for that anymore.
Yeah,
Apple. It's good. It's like investing in the NBA or NFL. Like you're gonna be good.
Yep. And then just to add, even Facebook, man. Just to let y'all know about Facebook and what they're doing.
Touch on that.
It's a metaverse, obviously Meta now, but they're basically the first ones in the NFT world. So that's obviously, we all know about just like how Apple and Microsoft, we battled, but they were first in the tech world and all that stuff. So, Meta is about to be the first in the NFT world, or at least it sounds like it. And then also Facebook and Meta own TikTok and Instagram. And what are we on right now? We're on Instagram. That's just what they are. And then they own WhatsApp, right? So they own, they're a powerful player. They know what they're doing. They've been on top since they started, and they ain't going anywhere, right? So Facebook and Meta, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hurt because I had Facebook when I was in college in 2010, and I sold it like a dummy. So
I'm not sure. I don't think Facebook owns TikTok, but they do own Instagram, obviously, WhatsApp.
Are you sure?
I just looked it up. It says ByteDance.
You might be right. I thought I heard him say it in the whatchamacallit.
Still owns who owns TikTok? Yeah, let me see. Let me ask him more. Direct question.
Nope, they don't. TikTok's owned by ByteDance, which is my bad. Bad research. My bad. It's just Instagram.
Okay. That's why we here. That's why we here for each other.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to Ian's picks now. Ian's picks are Apple, Ripple, Hex, and NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the chip company. We've touched on chips a few times now. I don't think we'll have to go back over that. And NVIDIA was a company that Troy second, and also Troy second Facebook, Meta. So we told you guys we're going to also tell you what he's second. So Apple, we touched a lot on Apple last week. Apple's up like 39% or something this year. Yeah, ByteDance owns TikTok. So Apple, and we talked about
I was wrong. D-Mad, my bad. D-Mad, dang.
We talked about all the room that Apple has to grow. So Apple, Ripple, and Hex, I'm not sure too much about those companies. I think Hex and Ripple are cryptos. But
we'll have to get back to you on those ones. We gotta, because we don't know about those ones. Oh, I don't know much about those, so I'll have to look at those ones.
If there's anyone out there that does, please let us know. Maybe we can make this a three-way team. We need some extra help in the research department.
One thing that we talked about, if I may, is Coinbase is not safe.
Oh yeah. Wait. We're gonna definitely go into that. I just want to run back over their picks real quick. But yeah, that's next. Yeah, you moving like a step ahead of me. So just real quick, run back over their picks. Troy's pick was Amazon. He's second, Meta and NVIDIA. Rashad's picks are Solana. He also said Ethereum. I skipped over that. Ethereum, SMH, Meta, and Microsoft. Ian's picks, these are all picks for 2022. Apple, Ripple, Hex, and NVIDIA. So those are some great companies that they're predicting are going to have do big things in 2022 here. So,
Yep.
yeah. So now we're going to get, which we actually touched on last week. I brought up getting a nano ledger for your crypto because there's crypto is kind of a dirty game and you can get taken advantage of. Do you want to open that up?
Yeah. So basically, Rashad kind of opened up the Monday market with some news, his personal experience with Coinbase, to where he did he get hacked? Supposedly he got hacked.
Yep,
through Coinbase, and he's still going through it. Like, he still hasn't heard anything from Coinbase, or he was on the phone for like 13 hours, 3 different phones, 3 different, getting pushed this way, pushed that way. So anyways, he basically got some money taken from him, and then what he heard is a lot other people did as well. So obviously with technology, there's people that
happening a lot with Coinbase right now.
Yep, with
Coinbase
Coinbase
getting hacked.
It's getting hacked. So if you have Coinbase, we recommend, they even recommend you switch to a nano wallet, which is a nano ledger, and do not get that from Amazon.
Yeah,
because obviously there's another,
important.
And it's not Amazon itself. It's just the people in between that just know how to hack, basically, right? Yeah. Just like, so nanoledger.com is where you want to get your nano wallet. Do not get it off of Amazon, just because when you get your code and all that stuff, people can switch the code and it can go straight to them and not you. So just be wary about that. So Coinbase is not safe.
Yeah,
I'm talking about at all.
Yeah, we basically last week we said that Coinbase was a good place to invest invest for your crypto. But with this latest news that we just got last night, we're putting it out there now. It's not a safe platform like we thought it was. So another platform that they actually did say was a platform called Gemini.
Yep.
So you can get on that one. Also, the Black Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
I was on that one a little bit, and I thought that you could only do Bitcoin, but I'm gonna have to get back on it and see what's up.
Yeah.
But to touch back on those nano ledgers, because that is huge. Like, security with your crypto is huge. Only buy the nano ledger from nanoledger.com. Do not buy it second or third party, second hand or whatever, even from Amazon, because those can get hacked before they get sent to you. So it's extremely important you get your wallet directly from Nano Ledger. And you want these wallets because it can happen on any of these platforms, not just Coinbase. And if you're just holding everything on that platform, it can get hacked, and you can lose your investments. So he's smart about it. He already said he had a nano ledger, so I'm sure everything that got hacked on his account wasn't his whole investments in the crypto, but it was whatever he kept in there to trade. So it's obviously a tough situation for him, but Coinbase is going through a lot of hacks right now. It's losing credit. It has a lot of lawsuits, a lot of like racist lawsuits.
I heard that. Yeah, they talked about that.
Yep, discrimination. So and also this is also what Ian said. Check your accounts daily. Not just with crypto, even your bank accounts. Check your accounts daily, because banks can take advantage of you too. Things get moved, especially everything is electronic now. You never know. Voyager, I've heard of Voyager. Voyager is a good one.
Is that a platform, or is that a
Voyager is a platform?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that, D-Mad. Yeah, so Voyager, we obviously do your research on that, but one of the homies is saying Voyager is a great platform to use, so check on that one.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. And also what Ian was talking about, I want to touch on this stuff too. check your accounts, all accounts, not just your crypto. Find out your bank's limits of insurance, the protocols for a run on the bank. If you don't know what a run on the bank is, this hasn't happened really in my lifetime, but it has happened before. And since it's happened before, it definitely can happen again. A run on a bank is when basically shit hits the fan and people are expecting a huge recession, right? So it means a run on a bank is when everybody goes to the bank to try to pull their money out at once. And if you guys know anything about banking, they don't have all of our money there.
They're investing it.
It's all out being circulated as debt. So all of our money isn't at the bank. So if there's a run on the bank, you could be shit out of luck if you get there in line and then the bank's like, we don't have your money. So those are good things to know about. What are their protocols? What's your bank's protocol for run on the banks? Their limits of insurance. Usually, from what I heard from these guys and before, about $250,000 is the most you should have in your account at one bank, because that's basically the limits of insurance. So, so look up these things, find out these things. Yeah. So if you guys want to hear from the horse's mouth about other platforms, it's at 50 minutes in the Market Monday episode. So if you guys want to run it back, just get real quick to where they're talking about different platforms that are safe. Go to the 50-minute mark. But like we said, Gemini was one of them that they mentioned. And also at the 40-minute mark, Ian is explaining his picks. And he touched on Ripple and Hex really quickly. So you guys might be able to get more from that than what you just got from us. But, 40 and 50-minute marks. Yep. And shoot, I mean, that's basically it for this Market Monday review. The guys cut it about a half hour short this week because Ian was sick. So, but I mean, they gave us some good stuff. You got your 2022 picks, and you got a quick little review for last year.
Yep. If you guys have any questions, let us know what stocks you guys are in.
Yeah, Davron, I saw you said something about you have a stock. I got one stock to share.
Ooh, okay, Be Fresh. He said we got
KuCoin is a great platform. Okay, check those
appreciate
out. That's fine. Check out these platforms. Do your research on them. But like I said, don't hold your coins on there. The longer you hold your coins on there, the longer you're at risk to be hacked on any of these platforms.
Unless you're playing, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're about to jump into a stock or something like that, or a crypto.
I mean, if you're about to trade, you're gonna have to have it on there, obviously. So but get a nano ledger for when you're holding on to it. That's the safest. That's the safest place for your crypto to be.
You want to check this one?
MRK.
Huh?
MRK? Yeah, I'm going to look it up real quick. MRK. What kind of company is this, Davron? Merrick and Company, Inc.? Oh, shit. I hope I didn't get it. Okay, here we go.
Is that a crypto?
I don't think so. Woo, that thing skyrocketed a while ago.
So it's a
Merrick and Company.
It's at $75.75 right now.
Yeah.
Right? Is that the one you're looking at?
Yeah.
Health Solutions. Not crypto. Canada-based COVID vaccine just got approved for the pill. Ooh. Yeah, they're in the health department.
Huh. January of 20. So it looks like it's basically been trading sideways since January of 2020. It did have a run up from May of 18 to 2020. Right now, I mean, those gaps I'm seeing? Wait a minute. Did just have a big trading day. Yeah, I mean, this definitely could be a winner. It looks like it's been consolidating since, like I said, January of 2020. It's just been consolidating, doing this thing, going sideways. And according to the fellas at Market Monday, they say these consolidation periods are periods where you can build a base. So right now, this 50-day moving average is pointing down, but it's on top of its 200-day moving average. So who knows? It could turn up. And if you've been investing since 2020 in this, you'd have a pretty solid base.
Yeah.
So
okay, good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on that one. I'm about to write that one down. We'll keep an eye on that one too.
Yeah. Definitely do your research on it, and yeah. What I got cut off short with last week was trading the book that I was recommending to you guys. Let me look it back up again. Now let's see. What do we got here? Oh yeah, by Fred McAllen. Fred McAllen has a couple books. It's called Charting and Technical Analysis. So this book will help you understand when you look at these charts, it won't look like you're looking at Chinese or a foreign language. You'll actually be able to understand what's happening with the candlesticks, with the lines, with the dips, with the surges.
The 50-day moving average he's talking about, the 250-day move or 200-day moving average. You'll know all that if you read that book.
Yeah, and then he also has another one called Trading the Trends. So Fred McAllen, look that author up. Charting and Technical Analysis is the name of the book, and it just teaches you the verbiage, man. It teaches you what's going on, so you can actually follow it accurately and actually know what's going on. So you're not just actually guessing when you're putting your money at risk. You know, we all work for our money, hard-earned money. You don't want to just throw it around because on a wish and a hope. You want to know what's happening with your money while it's in there, because there's signs that happen that you may need to get out. And if you're just sitting there hoping, like, no, I'm still gonna hold on because I'm just hoping. Like, if you were able to read the screen, read the ticker, you'd be like, no, I need to get out now. You know, so.
Yeah.
So learn that stuff, man. And it goes back to what Ian said. We got to read.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, how it was consolidating. Some people may not know what that means, but excuse me. Consolidating just means it's kind of just moving sideways. The price isn't really going. It's going up and down and up and down. It's all right next to each other going, you know. So, yeah, man. D, you got anything else for the people, man?
This might be our last one until the new year. So happy holidays to you guys. Be on the lookout, you know, just obviously tap in with us every Tuesday night. As you can see, you know, we got the Square Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously for us to, you know, really just to get back with you guys and kind of just talk it through, man. Just so, because, you know, we want to learn too. So it's something, you know, we're putting together. And also we'll be adding the real estate information in there, you know, the market of what, you know, in the next year. I want to make sure I have the information for you guys on that. So just be on the lookout, especially if you're looking to buy or looking to sell. The market is crazy right now. Still competitive for the buy on the, you know, still a seller's market right now. Just to give you a little bit, but yeah. So I'll start giving you guys some market watches, you know, for the King County area, the Pierce County, and the Snohomish area, come up the next year, right? So be on the lookout for that. You know, just so you can kind of get that information, what's going on in the market. And then, yeah, and then obviously the stocks and crypto, we'll keep on tapping in on that as well.
Yeah, definitely will. All right, we thank y'all for being in here with us. All four of y'all some real ones.
Woo! Come on,
man. More growth to the next year. And yeah, me and D-Time haven't really talked about episode next week to close out the new year. So maybe you guys just gonna have to wait for that. Maybe not. So
yep, we'll let y'all know.
Yeah,
so stay tuned with us. You know, stay honest, ask us the questions, all that, man. You know, we appreciate you guys. And y'all have a good holiday, man. You know, I know it's a crazy year. You know, so you know, find a accountability partner too. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. You know, just Well, obviously, me and Trey, the reason why we get along because he he questions me sometimes. He'll make sure I'm right, just like he did with the TikTok. He's like, I don't know about that, D. So you need that sometimes, man. So accountability is something, goals, all that, man. We wish y'all well, man. So y'all tap in with us, and we wish y'all the best.
Yep. Blessings. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Yep.